Thomas didn't sleep much. Never really had. The nights always felt quieter than they should, like the silence was watching him. A few weeks ago, he found an old radio tucked away in his storage closet. Dusty, boxy, with a cracked dial and the faint scent of old cigarettes. He didn't remember ever seeing it before, but the masking tape on the side read, "Mom's stuff." Thomas had never known his birth mother. He was adopted as a baby, and he remembered nothing about her. Still, he kept the radio. Plugged it in. Just static. That night, sleep escaped him again. He was making tea when the radio suddenly came alive. A woman's voice, soft, ghostly, cut through the noise. "Thomas. Don't forget your medication." His blood ran cold. The clock on the wall blinked, 2:17 a.m. He had forgotten. He stood frozen, staring at the radio like it had grown teeth. The next night, same time. Same voice. "Your scar, do you still scratch it when you're anxious?" He hadn't thought about that scar in years. Hadn't touched it in weeks, until then. Every night at exactly 2:17, she came through. Sometimes just a whisper. Sometimes entire sentences. She knew things no one could know. His childhood dreams. The stuffed rabbit he used to sleep with. The first time he cried in school. He tried recording it. Over and over. But on playback, it was only static. Then, one night, her voice changed. "Don't leave the house tomorrow. Promise me." He froze. He had errands. Work. Groceries. But something in her tone, something protective, made him listen. That afternoon, a bus lost control downtown. It crashed into the front of the deli Thomas would have stopped at. 3 people died. He didn't tell anyone. Who would believe him? But he needed answers. He started asking questions. Neighbors. The landlord. The old man who managed the building remembered the woman who used to live in Thomas's apartment. Quiet. Sweet. Had a baby. She died there. In that very apartment. On a cold March night. Time of death, 2:17 a.m. That's when it hit him. The radio had belonged to her. To his mother. That night, Thomas sat beside it. Waited for the static. At 2:17 a.m., he whispered. "Mom?" Static. Then. "I've always been here." He doesn't know what that means. But he hasn't unplugged the radio since.